Hi, welcome to ShowMeTheCurry.com. I'm Anuja.
And I'm Hetal.
And today we're going to be making Pedas. Now, Pedas is a sweet meat or a sweet dish that is made very popularly around Diwali time.
And Diwali is the festival of lights. It's celebrated just as much as Christmas is.
That's right. So we're going to, we wanted to show you something easy to make that will remind you of the time that you were in India or when you celebrated Diwali over there, but not be slogging over there.
I was going to say, who wants to be stuck in the kitchen for hours, right?
That's right. So here's a very quick, easy and unbelievably wonderful recipe of Pedas. So enjoy.
And these are the only 3 ingredients you'll need.
Milk powder, 2 cups. Condensed milk, 14-ounce can. 1 4-ounce stick unsalted butter. Okay, we're going to first start off with the stick of butter, which is about 4 ounces, and we're going to put it again in a microwave safe bowl, and it has a little bit of depth so that it doesn't boil over or I can catch the spills. So I'm just going to put this in. Going to melt it in for about just a minute or so. Again, it depends if you're using frozen butter or if it's already melted like mine is. So I'm going to go ahead and just stick it in the microwave for a couple of minutes. Okay, that all you need to do is actually make sure that the butter is melted. It should be just liquid form.
You don't want to boil it.
Right. Go ahead and put in the milk powder now and the condensed milk. And that's it. We're going to put it in the microwave for approximately 3 minutes, but after every minute I'm going to open it up and stir it.
Mix well?
Yes, very well. Now this is such an easy recipe. A few years ago my son's school had a Diwali festival, and just 2-3 of our moms had to organize it, and we had to make Mithai for close to 600 people, kids.
Wow.
And kids, they don't want just one, so we actually made it really fast, and it was so delicious. It was so popular, and it's just unbelievably easy. It's embarrassing.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Okay,
stick that in the microwave
for 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute, time to stir. Now this is the most important part. You have to stir it well.
After each minute, right?
After each minute. And I know it's obvious, but I do want to mention that it is being cooked uncovered. It's starting to thicken now, as you can see. And it goes back in the microwave again for another minute. A minute and stir again.
Looks like it's smoothing out a little bit.
Right. Now the milk powder will just start breaking up and it will become a smooth paste very soon. Back in the microwave. Alright.
Last
stir.
Last time stirring.
This is very hard work. We're going to mix it, and now what you're going to do is we're going to actually let it cool down, because at this point it is very hot. So you don't want to burn your hands. And
is there any faster way of cooling this? Can we keep it in the refrigerator?
yes, absolutely. But then you don't want it to get too cold.
Right.
So you want to just have it there for a good amount of time.
You're actually going to take it and form small balls with it in your hand. So you don't want it too hot to burn your hand, but if it gets too cold, then they won't form into a ball.
Yes, and one of the keys to making sure that it forms good balls is you just squeeze your hands a little bit.
Good idea.
And also what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a thali. This is called a thali, or a big plate, and we've greased it a little bit so we can make the balls, put it on this so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. So we let it cool down, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Okay. Alright, it has been about 15 minutes and our Peda mixture has cooled down enough for us to handle, so we're going to start and make round balls with this.
I have greased my hands, so Now the size of the peda is totally up to you. You can, make them bigger or smaller. And this is it needs to be kind of round and a little flat so that, that's the original shape. And in India actually they put a little stamp on it.
Yeah, to make it pretty.
Yeah, but unfortunately we don't have that, so we have our own little tricks, bag of tricks which we'll share with you. And in just a minute I'm going to make a few.
Okay, one of the things we can do for decoration is take this colored sugar, and it's available in the bakery aisle in your supermarket, and just sprinkle some on a plate. And then roll the peda. Slightly dip in.
Looks really pretty. Okay, we finally made the pedas and we have decorated some of them. One of the options is the colored sugar. You can get lots of different colored sugar.
Right.
And the others we're going to also show are some raisins. We just put it in when it's still a little warm, so it kind of stays in there.
And I have pistachios. Going to do the same.
And then also some cashews, broken cashews, that way it's not a very big piece. And now we're going to let it cool down in the fridge for another 10-15 minutes or so that it takes good shape. And then we will transfer it to some of these things.
We have some small baking cups. They're available again in the bakery aisle, and these make a wonderful presentation.
And we'll see you in 5 more minutes. So there we have it. Our pedas are ready.
And they look delicious.
And we are ready for Diwali.
So happy Diwali, everyone.
And from me too. And so join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to it.